What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Welcome back to Qtopia. I have been looking forward to this episode for a very long time. Today, we are going to be working on the Overlook. It's this giant plateau off on the side of the park. This is mainly going to be kind of like an adults-only relaxation, chill, bougie, luxury style zone. Obviously, it's kind of removed from the chaos of the rest of the park. I think we're going to get a hotel up here, so maybe if people want to stay within the park, we can charge them crazy money. But, yeah, the only way to get up to it is from this cable car right here, or if you take the monorail. Obviously, we do have the log flume ride running over here as well, but a big portion of this is going to be for adults only and to just kind of get out of the chaos and give us a really luxurious setup here. So we've kind of got a bit of a start here. I'm thinking about making this entirely, well, let's pause it for now. Do we want to make it all wood? I just feel like wood oozes luxury. I want people to kind of go around and veg and kind of do whatever they want. I also wanted to make it sand, but I feel like we kind of have the sand vibe going on down here, and we do have some cabanas and some loungers and stuff down here. It's going to be a similar vibe, just elevated, I guess, is the plan that I'm going for. So I'm thinking, let's just get our path tool, and we are going to stamp all of this out. This is going to take a really long time, but that's fine. We got to fill all of this stuff in. I guess technically we could probably draw, but I'll be fine. I think we want this to all be wood. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but we're just gonna go for it. Oh boy, okay. I did not realize what I was getting myself into here, but it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to doing this part of this for a while. I feel like our park needs something a little bit more elevated. You know, everything has all been chaos and you know, adrenaline and everything else for so long. I do think having something nice like this is gonna be kind of fun. Now, there are some other tools. If we wanted to kind of get this to form to the mountain a little bit better, we've got the path tool. We don't want the path tool, we want the draw tool, I think. So if we took this, you can kind of draw, and if we draw to the edge and then we bring it back here, I'm pretty sure that just opens that up like that. So that's kind of cool. So we could kind of have it run along the edge here. We're always going for that slightly more natural feel, so I want it to seem like, you know, this is built into the edge of the mountain. We're not straight lines and perfect details, you know what I mean? So I actually think they updated this recently, and it works a lot better than what it did before. So we're gonna try to take advantage of this as much as we can. Get all these curves and angles here. I'll have to go back through for sure. You used to not be able to do as big of an area like this, but obviously here now we kind of can. Just a little bit more natural, beautiful there. Just want it to look as natural as possible. You know, have a little bit of curve and edge to it. Bring this guy around here, back around here. Beautiful. All right, we got a giant wooden playground out here, I guess. I really hate the way these stairs turned out, so we're going to delete all these stairs here. We can fix this for sure. Okay, so we've got a big area that people can go. Obviously, we're going to have buildings in here. We're going to have restaurants. We're going to have little grass patches and stuff. We can delete stuff out of this. I want to have it at least starting with a place that everyone can go to. Let's bring this out a little bit so that we don't have that. Let's push this back a little bit. Okay, so we've got a nice natural line happening here. I actually think it would be in our best interest. Let's edit this thing. We're gonna delete this, and we're gonna have this come down a little bit quicker, and then we can delete this in, and we can. Oh, there were people in that monorail right there. What happens when we press play? Oh no. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't just happen. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have this thing come down so that our monorail station can be in a slightly better spot. I mean, I wouldn't even mind it coming down a little bit more if we can. We could even have the monorail just be set up. Let's have everyone coming out the other side, so they're entering and exiting from this side. You could set it up like that, and then we could go back to track, and we can start getting it back up. I think we may have gotten too close to the edge there, but we're fine. It's gonna survive. If we bring it up here, get this guy to line up, we can have it link. I mean, that kind of works. Hold on, if we bring this back a little bit like that, it should be a little bit straighter. And we actually need to go down a little bit. I want this to be as flat as possible. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Beautiful. So now we don't have the super tall monorail station thing. Unfortunately, these trees here we cannot change. These are technically a part of this one we might be able to. This one we can. But this one, these we cannot. This one we can. I'll fix it. We'll have to move this a little bit further up, but that way, I mean, it's still gonna go through that tree, but it's fine. That's okay. So we can throw that there. And then we're gonna have to start to turn this thing, start bringing him back this way. We're gonna need to get him going up, actually, before we do anything. Working this close to the line is not fun. I think we went up a little bit too high there, so let's bring this guy back down. Nope, I don't like that. I wish it could have it so it doesn't autocomplete where it's nice and even and easy. All right, bam, there it is. So we've got a new thing set up here. I gotta be honest, I have been having some issues lately. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if we're getting to the point where there's too much stuff in a park because I'm getting crashes. I think this episode has crashed on me 3 times so far. Last episode it crashed on me probably 6 total in the course of like 2.5 hours. I haven't had any crashes up until this point, so I don't know if it's a recent game update, if we have just officially hit the point where we have too many items on a map, if there's something wrong with my computer, which nothing has changed, and it's you know, it's not brand new, but it's like the best computer as of 10 months ago that you could get, so it's not looking good, but hopefully we're going to be able to figure this out. Okay, full PC restart. Looks like we're a little bit back to normal. I'm going to try to keep it paused more often than not. That might be part of the issue, but it's not liking when we try to go in and do, like, let me grab this path tool. When we try to, like, fill this stuff in, it cuts into it. I don't know if we do our draw tool. What is that? Yeah, it's cutting that off. Okay, so I say what we do. Let's just demolish. Let's demolish this, that, this, that. There's something weird going on with the height of our platform compared to the grass. I don't know why it's doing that there, but what we can do is we'll just set this up like this. And then let's do another stamp. We turn the... I hate when it snaps so much. Put that there. So maybe we have to demolish these guys. I just want everything to be even. I don't care where it ends up because we can fix it. We can put plants and stuff in. I just want like a nice hard angle right there. You know what I mean? And then if we can get something kind of similar here, that looks about right. Gonna be a way. Get this guy all the way up here. Beautiful. And then we can fill all this stuff in. I don't know why it's making these holes. It's really, really weird. It's being weird about this mountain for sure, but all right. So that filled all that in. We're not going to be able to get rid of that hole, but we'll just have to put some sort of a plant or something over it. But there we go. All right. We've got a functioning, working thing. Let me save this before we have any more issues with our game crashes. Okay, so a giant wooden platform up here. I kind of want to have it morphed into the mountain, so let's... Crashed again. We're just gonna have to edit around that. It's just gonna start getting really, really frustrating to record these. It's really unfortunate. I don't know if you guys saw right before the crash, but we were missing buttons from our terrain tool. There was only the pole tool, so I just don't know what's going on. That stuff like that makes me think that it's gotta be game related, and I don't know if we pushed it too far, if we have to start deleting some old stuff or what. I'm gonna try to push through it as much as we can because I really want to see this thing 100% completed, but just know that it may not end up being possible. But we're gonna try to get this all natural through here. And if the game doesn't like what we've done here, it's really not gonna like what we're about to do, because obviously for any sort of you know, adults resorts, you know, type of thing, relax, chillaxing area, we're going to need some sort of a crazy pool setup. And that's going to be what we kick off things right off the bat here. So we're going to create a custom pool. It's going to be kind of like an infinite walkout pool. And I think it's going to extend out beyond the thing here. So you can have these posts that come out. Dude, this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I love this so much. So maybe... do we want it over here? Or do we want it... I feel like over here is... okay, you know what? That's closer to the chaos. So let's delete it from over there. I think we put it over here. So I think we're going to have this come out off of the wooden thing here. I like the pylons. This is beautiful. I say we do a fourth one here. I don't want it to be too crazy big, but yeah, that looks pretty nice right there. I want some more support beams in it though. So can we? Oh, terrain tool's gone. That means it's probably about to stop, isn't it? All right. I just want you guys to know what I got. Look at this. No scenery brush. Oh, wait. Well, the scenery brush is broken. Okay. We do have a terrain tool. What? Now we don't have any support beams at all? I promise I'm not going to complain about this too much. Hold on. Let's see. Can we get some more support beams? Beautiful. Oh, it's whenever we put the last one in, we lose all the support beams. That's weird. Okay, so we'll have it like this. This is going to be our infinity pool looking out over the park. Are you kidding me? It might honestly be a little bit too big. Like, this is meant to be like a boutique resorts area. So maybe we have, let's pause this. I think that's half of our problem. Maybe we just want a little three-piece. Just a little three-piece pool. I kind of like the support beams, but I guess if it's not that far, you don't need it too much. And that, oh, that's a new effect that we haven't seen. That is insane right there, dude. I love that so much. Imagine pulling up to your hotel pool and this is what you're working with. This is like the Marina Bay Sands out in Singapore and stuff like that. I really like this pool chair here. I just feel like these look really nice and luxurious. You've got like the thick cushion on there. It's not your typical pool chair, so we're definitely gonna be using some of these. Yeah, these guys are nice. Then I've also got two different types of day beds. So there's the actual day beds here, like a giant bed, but then we've also got this, and I feel like you could even put maybe one of these inside these, so we could have a bunch of little hammocks and hangout spots here. So I feel like this is a slightly nicer day bed. So we're gonna have definitely a bunch of these lined up. You could even put two of these side by side inside. So that's, you can't fit two inside actually. All right, that's fine. I don't really love going that way. I think we want to save that side for like maybe hotel and stuff. So let's, we're gonna line up the pool chairs kind of over here, I say. Let's duplicate this. Oh no, dude. Oh, here we go. Okay. I gotta be honest with you. So it's probably crashed 15 times in a row. I have tested other, parks and like loading up career mode and things like that. Obviously been playing other games on the channel. So I'm 99% sure it's not my PC. I truly do. Like, it absolutely breaks my heart. But I think we're getting to the point that there's too many things on the map. So I don't know what that necessarily means for us. I don't know if we're going to end up deleting some stuff. Maybe we'll split the park into two different saves. I mean, we don't have that much space to go, but I would like to continue it. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see this thing through to the very, very end. To the very end. Oh, Harry Potter. But it unfortunately, unless we get something figured out, maybe there'll be an update or something in the near future. Episodes might be a little bit fewer and farther between, because this is going to make it really complicated to edit and even record and things like that, because it's literally breaking every 2 seconds. It makes me feel guilty for every single thing that I place down. So this, I'm thinking you're just kind of looking out, appreciating the view. If you're at a nice beach resort, you're looking out at the ocean. Here, you're looking out at the theme park, at the island, which looks pretty nice. So I think we could flank both sides of the pool with these, and then I say we just do some cabanas in front of the pool. We're definitely going to need some sort of a bar, of course, would be the biggest thing. It appears for a while it wasn't even letting me move these pool chairs, so this is looking a bit more promising for sure. So we can run these along this way. I just like the look of all the pool chairs lined up here. I want like a wood and grass and plant vibe going on here. Very natural. That's really, Chelsea and I are hoping to put together the house soon. We've got some vlogs and stuff coming out about it soon. But it's the vibe we want. Like a modern, but really close to nature, almost kind of Bali style. Do we want to do, let's do 2 cabanas on each side. And then we'll try to find some sort of a pool bar or something we can put in the middle. I'm gonna try to get these lined up. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. Don't you dare crash on me. I think it's about to crash. Oh gosh. See, I hit Control D to duplicate. Oh, now it's working. All right. I don't mean to be complaining about it. I just want to keep you guys like keep it real with you guys, so you guys know what's going on. If there's a point where these episodes slow down a little bit, which again, I'm gonna do everything I can and try to come up with something. But I have a pretty creme de la creme, pretty creamy PC. Ayo, that's a little sketch. That I don't think it's the PC, so we'll wait and see. But all right, so we've got that there. Let's go in. I'm gonna take a look at. Is there any sort of like resort bar? Like I want like a modern, again, just woods and plants and like super clean, super simple. Kind of brings nature in a little bit, but nice, modern, clean lines. Let's just try bar. Bro, see stuff like this. The workshop used to be so responsive. It's like, I mean, there's multiple pages of things here, and it's just, I'm hoping because it's been rapid onset, I don't know if there's like a certain number of items that if we go over, it messes things up, or if it's just like, maybe right now the servers are a little bit messed up. They've been messed up the past couple of days. Maybe there was a recent update that was pushed out that slowed things down. I'm really hoping that's the case. Last episode was playable. Last episode, which I recorded 4 hours ago. Well, shoot, that is pretty rapid onset, huh? Last episode that I recorded earlier today, it crashed some, but it was playable. At this point, it's borderline unplayable. So I do have a hotel here. We're going to set this thing up. The Sky Beach Club. So we want to get it kind of in line with this pool. Too steep. Bam, there it is. Beautiful. All right. So, as I'm complaining about having too many items on the map, I mean, we're just going to keep sitting it. We got to do what we can do. Let's, I'm going to grab the wood that we have going on here. We're going to get our customization tool. And let me... Dude, it's like I could talk for 15 seconds and then the game crash. I just don't know what to say. Not gonna lie, this kind of hurts my heart a little bit. There are a lot of Qtopia save files. I'm wondering if this could be a part of the problem because I just went to save it again and it wouldn't let me save it. So I'm gonna try deleting a lot of these files. I guess this could be taking up space. Basically, every time I cut a recording or, you know, stop for a thumbnail or something like that, I would save previously. So it's great. I'm really sad to do this, but look at every single part of this park every time that we updated it. So we're going to be back to Qtopia 1 with our new hotel up on the thing. Oh, this absolutely murders my soul, dude. We should have saved the first one, the end of the first episode, just to see where we started and where we are, but I guess we have the videos to remember it by, dude. My heart breaks. This is literally like 65 hours of work that I'm deleting save files of right now. Okay, so we're going to be Qtopia 17C now would be the one that we want. And we can delete Qtopia 1 because that's not actually Qtopia 1. Okay, so we've got the Sky Beach Club up here on top of the mountain. Let me pause. I think that should help us out a little bit. So give me the customization tool. Let's see, it won't even let me pick the brushes sometimes. I'm not trying to turn this into a complaining episode, but dude, it just literally, I can't even click the brushes. The game, at this point, the game has kind of broken. Dude, this thing is sweet, though. My goodness, look at the sky bar up here. Are you kidding me? We got a So Delightful up here. We can actually open these up, and we can... Don't tell me guests can actually come up to this. I can't even... Dude, we've got meat on the barbecue and pizza in the oven back here. What is... Who made this? Got a hot tub with some bubbles happening. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this thing with the tree through it. I actually found this somewhere else. I wanted to use it over by our pool, but if it's on top of this, that makes a little bit more sense, bro. This thing is crazy. Like, I want to use my customized brush so I can change this into the wood, but I can't. We have one person heading over here to the hotel. Dude, you could charge so much money for this. Imagine what it costs to stay in Qtopia. I mean, we're talking a minimum $1,500 a night. Honestly, probably more than that. I don't want to outprice my guests, but when I look at like Disney and Universal, some of their stuff gets up to $1,000. If we've got what, 6 rooms on that side, probably 6 on the other, and you're staying looking at something like this, get early park access, early hours, early everything. I mean, at least $1,000. This is just so absolutely unbelievable, dude. I would hang out here all day, every day. Rent a cabana bot for the day, get some bubbly. I want to put a bar right here in the middle if we can. We're going to try to do that here in a second. I'm just kind of appreciating where we're at. Look at that, dude. This is amazing. So this is by far the coolest building that I've seen in this game so far. Look at this. You've got the Sky Bar kiosk. This is like literally like you're going up into an actual bar. Obviously in here it's a little bit weird. That's a changing area and things like that. But this is an actual pathway that they made so that guests can access it. Is this an elevator? A working elevator? She's up here chilling. She can get up here. I don't know how she got through. Where does she go? Is she gonna phase through the wall? She is. So somebody knew how to make it so that you've got a pathway, but also a fake elevator. So when you're out here, it looks like there's an elevator thing happening. You come up here, you've got your POS system, you've got your bar with all the beers and stuff on. Dude, what? You've got an actual barbecue, you've got pizza, you've got wine all over the place. Imagine this is a place to hang out, dude. This is absolutely just ridiculous. It's already attracting some more people too. We've got people coming up this way. Can I open this yet? Let me see. See, it's not even opening that thing. Hold on. Maybe it's just that's glitched. Let's try to select like something over here. Can I select slush hour? I can. Okay. So the building might be a little bit glitched. So we can just get something low key here. This is the chill zone. We've got some nice music happening. Let's get this so it's nice and lined up with the pool. We can have this in between the hotel and the cabanas. Beautiful little outdoor bar for people to vibe at. Okay, it's just not letting us open up any other restaurants, I guess is the thing, because we can't select this one either. What happens, hold on, just gonna save just in case. What happens if we add just a normal, you know, I don't even want one of the special ones, like the trucks and stuff. Let's just open like a normal thing here. Is it gonna let us open this? It's not gonna let us open anything else. We have two. That might be our issue, and if that's our issue, that's an easy fix. We could just go through and delete a lot of the food places. I'm actually curious. Let's say I delete those 4. Can I open up one of these over here? Let's see if we can open this thing now. No. Okay. So I'll put those back. Oh, now we're cooking, baby. All right, so I've got a resort food hall here. I like that on that side. Looks good on that side. Okay, so we're going to place this down. Please don't break on me. How we looking there? Looking pretty good. So this has multiple different restaurants that we might not be able to open. Hold on a second. I'll let the game run a little bit. I'll let it just run for like 10 minutes or so, and it looks like we might be okay. Hold on. We're going to open up all of these restaurants up here. So originally I was thinking that this was going to be only an adults, you know, kind of like bougie area. But I think we gave it too much ground for it to be that. So we're going to have an adult side and a kid side. So let's get all of this set up. All of those are going to be open there, and obviously this is going to kind of separate things. So you get off the tram, you can go into the thing. If you're an adult, you can come to this side. If you're on the kids side, we're going to have like a kids hotel somewhere over here, and they're going to be separated by this fantastic eatery right in the middle. So this is looking pretty good. Now wait a second, does that mean we're going to be able to open these as well? Oh, so maybe we just need to let the game run for a little bit. If I press play, is it going to break? No, we're still chilling. Okay. I love it. Now we're going to have to fix the bottom of this, which makes me nervous, but we're just going to go for it. Let's see. Ooh, dude, this is actually working, I think. So we're going to have the wood carry through all of this, of course. This is actually a really cool food court. I like this thing a lot. You've got bathrooms in the middle. You've got really everything you could possibly need. The one thing we are missing is some tables and chairs, so we could take these guys here, confirm our selection, duplicate it, and let's bring some tiki inspired things over here. So I like tiki for kind of the family area. I say we have maybe one at each intersection, and then we could probably have a few more. We could probably just do kind of a big square all the way around it, so we'll just do that. Switch things up a little bit. Okay, I like the symmetry up here is nice. That feels good. Okay, so we're rocking with that. Now we're gonna need a family-friendly hotel over here, and I think we should probably bring this over a little bit more. Dude, I don't believe it. We may have found the key, so I think we just needed to let the game run for a bit, huh? If that's all it takes, I'll just load everything up and let her. Maybe just everything needs to be logged in. Like every time we have a reset or anything, it just needs to reload everything. I've got my PC stats up. We're using 53% of the memory, 34% of the CPU. It's really not using much. So maybe I try moving the game to a different hard drive or something if we continue to have issues. But let's see. I think I have a couple different hotels to choose from. This one looked sick. I like this a lot. Okay, so welcome to Splash Resort. want to see if we can back this thing up as far as possible. We might have to get rid of some of the bars and stuff, but this looks pretty good. What is this back here? This is some sort of a restaurant or something? Can we just straight up move? Oh, perfect, dude. This is sick. We could even just kind of put this like this. Maybe delete like this tree if we can. Everything's kind of connected here, which makes things a little bit more difficult. We'll leave it. We're going to pretend like we don't see that there. But this, I don't even know what this is. It looks to be some sort of a hangout thing. Okay, now we could put a giant family pool right here. Maybe a small slide complex right here next to the food court. And then you've got everything. You've got a family hotel that looks to be a bit bigger, a bit crazier, a bit more in your face. You've got all the colors and everything, and that's close to the slides. But then you've also got, you know, a food court handy, and you've got the super exclusive, smaller boutique hotel over here on the end. I feel like this guy kind of matches the vibe here. So we could set this up just like that. So we've got another kind of family style pool. Ooh, we don't have any lifeguards over on other pools, so we're going to have to get that figured out. Or maybe it's an adult pool, so people don't really have to worry about that as much. But if we grab our customization brush, we're gonna have all of this look nice and all match. But yeah, I like the you know, kind of swoopiness of it, because it kind of matches up with all of this. So we've got kind of a main entrance into the hotel. You've got access to the rides. You've got your own pool. And then I was thinking some sort of, I've got a couple water slide towers. It'd probably be in Flumes, wouldn't it? Let's see some of our custom things. I just want kind of a basic, maybe a little bit smaller water slide tower. Yep, basic and small. That's exactly what that is right there. I mean, something like this wouldn't be bad. Let's try to place this here. Okay, we've got that. Now I want to edit this. Obviously, we don't want the fences and stuff all the way through. So if we can quickly delete a lot of this. I do like the planters and stuff, but I say we just get rid of it and let's make this all one unit. It's like as soon as we load the game in, we have like a few moments to be able to fix things, and then from there it starts to go downhill. I don't mind this planter right here, so we can keep that. Let's delete the rest of the what's it called here. Come on. Oh, nope, don't delete that. I would like to get rid of that fence, but it's not going to let me, so that's fine. All right. I don't have a problem with people walking around the slides and stuff here. This is not a big deal. So we're going to get rid of all of these. This is going to be kind of an open air hangout area. It's really not going to let me select this. It won't let me. I just wanted to delete. Oh, there it is right there. Beautiful. And you know what? It wouldn't really make sense to have the planter here. So let's just select. We don't want to select all that, though. Select that, boom, and then we can stamp this path back in here, make sure everything's stamped, everything lines up, and then we can grab our customization tool, and we're just going to make sure all of this is all the same thing here. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got a little slide tower, we've got a small pool, we've got a kids hotel, we've got a food court up here, which honestly looks sick. Like from a distance, that thing looks really nice. I like that. This thing's colorful. This thing is just like, what in the world is that? And then you've got your bougie adults hotel over here. Can't forget to test these bad boys, see what we got going on. Think they're gonna be pretty kitty, but that's fine. You know, this is the family staycation area. If you want to stay here, you're gonna get charged an arm and a leg. We're gonna give you a couple of small slides, but you're gonna have to make your way down the gondola to be able to get to it. So we're not gonna charge anything for this one, and we can go ahead and get that one open. Let's also test this guy over here, see what we got going on. Oh, okay. So one's a little bit more, oh, this one's outside too. One's more outside, this one's a little bit more inside, but they're both pretty tame. This is kitty business. If you want the good stuff, you got to go downstairs. Oh, okay. Through there was pretty insane. I do like the new water droplet effect. That looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and open that and not charge anything. I mean, this just looks insane. Like, look at this scene right here. I would spend absolutely all day. And oh, I love that, how if you go down to where your music is playing, the game audio quits and you can hear like the relaxing tropical music that we have. But then if we back out, it's gonna go back to the Planet Coaster music. Dude, what an addition to the park here. This is amazing. Now, the only thing I would change, and every single time that we try to add anything else, it just makes me nervous, but I'm gonna expand this out a little bit. The only thing I would add is some sort of a special adults only restaurant type thing to tie into our hotel here. So I'm going to see if we can expand this out a little bit. We'll get our stamp tool. We're going to go to work. Let's get all of this filled in here. Beautiful. Let's get one last little stamp on that guy. All right, so we've got a big area there. Now, I did have a resort-style restaurant that we can put over here. Beautiful. So this is, again, kind of an adults-only situation, as if we needed any more specialty dining or really dining in general. But we can go in here. We can open these up. I don't think anybody is ever going to eat at these, but we'll see. And we've got kind of upstairs dining. Technically, I think this is the same building that we have down here, but nobody has to know that. So we've got a exclusive adults only area. Let's get our tool here and make this all look a little bit better. Bring this all the way to the edge and then bring the whole mountain up so that it all connects. Beautiful. And we could even delete some of these trees and stuff that are poking through back here. Some of them, at least. We can't delete that one. But all right, so now we've got, adults dining. We've got an adults beach club. We've got giant family dining. We've got a family hotel up here, which is just insane. Like, this is probably my favorite area that we've added so far in the game. Look at this thing. Like, you're walking through the park appreciating all the chaos that is. Oh wow, a lot of people are really liking the drag strip, huh? I mean, I'm happy with that. But like, you see that off in the distance, like, ooh, look at that hotel. What could that be? But dude, that is sick. You've got a volcano mountain thing with a coaster through it, and the monorail is the word I was looking for. But then you see, like, oh, we've got a kids hotel over there. We've got an adults hotel. But then you're actually over here, and it's a totally different vibe. Like, this feels like the most luxurious, far away. You're off on an island somewhere away from all the chaos hotel. You can watch all the chaos. You can see all the coasters and all the people and all the everything. And you basically have this entire place to yourself for a nice, relaxing day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for kind of complaining a little bit here. I just want to keep it real with you guys because I know people are going to be sad, as I'm going to be sad when we eventually have to stop this. I hope it's not yet, but it looks like we're starting to run into some issues. So I'm hoping, I know they did in the most recent patch, they just had an up in the amount of, I think, people you can have in the park. Or there was an increase in something. So I'm hoping we're going to continue to have more options available. I really want to fill this space here. If we can fill this space, I'll be happy. I'd like to add a little bit more detail throughout the park, but this is pretty special, man. Qtopia, I love you. All right, I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.